Hello again, this is Steve Greene with Charisma Media, and you found me here in this video series on marketing. Specifically today we're continuing our discussion on felt need. Now, the thing that disturbs me most about people who call themselves marketers and writing about felt need is they really don't understand the importance of it, and it's often glossed over. So I'd really like to call your attention to making sure that if you have a business or if you have a product or a service, that you really press in to find the reason why people buy from you. Why do they buy your product? Why do they look for it? Why do they not accept a substitute? What is it about them that keeps them coming back to you? I know the answer, but it's very hard to tell you that when people just argue with me about it. There are a lot of business owners that don't feel that felt need has anything to do with their business, and let me tell you that it does. That people buy to fill a need. And let me give you a little change in that, just a subtle change. Sometimes people will buy a new product or a service because they want to change. They're after something that they're looking to change, they're tired of the same old, so they're looking for a new answer, a new solution. Well, that's a felt need. If I'm looking for a new solution, if I want to change my car, change my house, change the soft drink I'm drinking, all of that is a felt need. So the reason this becomes so important is the series that's going to follow this series, we're going to be discussing the messaging, or more importantly, the words that we write about our product or service. We can't get to the words. We'll never write good copy if we don't come to clarity about what felt need is. And the more general your felt need, the less specific it hits. It's like our discussion on target market. If I'm trying to be all things to all people, I'm nothing to no one. So I'm going to tighten up my target market, and I'm going to tighten up the felt need. Now, I'm not trying to meet every need everywhere. There's one specific need we do better at than any others. We might take care of 4, 5, 6 others, but it's one that matters most. It's the one that most people look right on past, and yet they know that it's there. They know they're going to be satisfied with the way you market toward this felt need. The number one most important thing you can do before we ever start writing words, before we write marketing copy. Notice, up to this point in this series, we haven't started talking about writing words. We're picking out and understanding demand. We go to make sure we've selected the right target, and now we're trying to write to a felt need. We're beginning to understand that if we can't define felt need, we're not ready to market. We have to work hard at it. We have to assign everyone who works with us to try to understand people. Some people use research, they'll use focus groups, some type of qualitative indexing, semantic differential scales to determine what people want, all the way from scales of 1 to 10 to 1 to 100. Where are people across the scale of having what you do or not having it? This is not theoretical, it's very practical. The deeper we get into understanding felt need, the better we're going to be. Get real specific, and when you think it's specific, try to thin it down some even more. Keep going deep until you can write down to one sentence. In the last video series, a vast video that we recorded, I mentioned to you writing a tweet. If you can write one sentence as to why people need what you do, you've done really well. And if that one need percolates, it bubbles up with intensity, you've got it. You've got the right one. So don't give up. If it takes you a year to write it, it's worth it. Try to write something, stay with it until you can do better, until you can write tighter, write better, write more of a felt need. Keep working on it until it just screams, we're going to meet the need that you have. People buy to satisfy felt needs. That's it. There's a lot of felt needs that are psychological, social. We'll wear a logo on our shirt to belong. That's a felt need. I need to belong. Obviously, there are primary needs that are more important. Hunger and thirst and issues of belongingness and shelter and safety. Those are important. What's the one most important, the lowest level need that you can identify for your product? It's there. We have to find it. It's the job of marketers to find and write to self-need. I hope this helps you in some way. This is Steve Greene with Charisma Media. God bless you all, and thanks for watching.